Hey guys, it's Bailey from Making Up the Midwest, and this is going to be a quick review of Too Faced's holiday collection, or one thing from their holiday collection. It is the La Belle Carousel set. This is the packaging it comes in, and each one of these panels is actually a little palette or section that actually contains the makeup. So this is a very giftable set that I will get into later. If you want to see what comes inside, see some looks I created using them, please continue watching. For starters, this set retails for $49, and for that you get 12 eyeshadows, 2 blushes, 2 bronzers, and a mini mascara that I'm actually going to get out of the way right now in terms of review in this one panel. I am not sure I've done a formal review of the Better Than Sex Mascara, but I can say that I really love it. The hourglass wand is very unique. I find it is great to get both curl and lengthen your lashes. It doesn't create these spidery looking lashes. The formula is somewhere in between that of a wet and a dry one, so you don't get lots of clumps, yet it doesn't leave your lashes super thin and spidery like a watery formula does. It's really a great mascara, I think, and so to get kind of a travel size or a tester size in here is a really nice addition. Now let's get into the rest of the panels. You can see here they are very thin, very compact, easily to slip inside of a purse, and on the back you can see, as I said before, very giftable, especially because they have this to and from on the back. They have specifically created this so that you could either give this whole thing as a set to someone with 12 eyeshadows, 4 face powders, etc., or you can separate them and give someone the neutrals palette or someone the blush and bronzer palette. You can really kind of tailor this gift to specific people if you so wish. That, however, does present a problem if you are wanting to use all of this for yourself, because it means you have to juggle a lot of little palettes. So that is definitely a pro and a con depending on how you wish to use this set. Let's get into more of what comes inside. So of the eyeshadow palettes, there are 3. One is more of a neutrals palette. Let me actually find it here, because that's another kind of downside to these palettes, is none of them are labeled. They are beautiful. The packaging themselves, beautiful, but none are actually labeled to see what is inside. So the neutrals palette, here it is in the peach panel. In it you get 4 shades, or in all of these eyeshadow palettes you get 4 shades, and each are very well coordinated, I will say that. This one in particular includes a matte cream and then 3 shimmery shades. One is actually outright glittery, this Yule Log, this deep chocolate shimmer base with a gold glitter shift. Then the next panel is this pink one. This is actually what I am wearing now, and probably my favorite of the 3 eyeshadow panels you get. The neutral is great, very versatile, very universal, great gift to give everyone. This has very unique shades though. In here, you don't get any matte shades. Nutcracker up top is a shimmery, frosty white with a pink shift. Then there's Nude Beach, which really reminds me of Urban Decay's, I think it's Naked Cowboy, maybe Naked Cowboy Rides Again. It has kind of a micro glitter in there, but it lays beautifully, has a little bit of fallout. Boxes and Bows is this duochrome, peach, gold, pink kind of. It's absolutely beautiful, a very unique shadow, I think. I'm currently wearing it all over my lids. And then there's Sugar Plum Fairy, which is this deep shimmery plum. Overall, a very unique shade combination, which I love. And then onto the last shadow panel. This is actually also pretty unique. You get a frosty white, whoops, up here at the top, then a shimmer, which is, or a silver, which is ultra pigmented, a deep shimmery evergreen color, appropriately called Christmas Tree, and then a deep shimmery black down here called Santa's Boots. So you can see all the shades within each panel are very well coordinated to create an eye. And then of course when you put all 3 together you get that many more possibilities and combinations, so obviously they coordinate very well together. In terms of shadow quality, I think they are very nice, very up to Too Faced standards. I do find I need a base of some sort if I really want them to show up as pigmented as they do in the swatches that you're probably seeing flash up on the screen at some point during this video. Right now I am wearing, like I said, that pink panel unprimed. They definitely fade and wear away throughout the day. That doesn't happen with a primer. Really any shadow base will do, but you definitely need it to get that amped up pigmentation and lasting power from these shadows. But beyond that, they do blend beautifully into each other and they lay down ultra fine, super smooth. The shades are just so stinking pretty. So those are the shadows. Then to get into the 4 face powders, once again, those also come into panels and they are conveniently placed into blush bronzer duos. So the first one I'm going to get into here is this purple panel. And you can see in here that I think this is such a cute name. It's Who's Your Poppy, which interestingly enough, I don't find is that much of a poppy shade. In fact, it really reminds me more of NARS's Orgasm, which is a peachy pink blush with a gold shimmery shift. I find that the shimmer in this, however, is a little more fine than that in NARS's Orgasm. It's great because it creates its own highlight, which is especially good because they have paired it here with a matte bronzer, and this is Too Faced famous Chocolate Soleil bronzer, so yes, it does in fact smell like chocolate. I've reviewed this many times, talked about it, absolutely love this bronzer, and you do get a nice size rectangle of it in this little palette. Together these two look beautiful. However, when you pair them with what is in the other and final panel in here, it creates a nice well-rounded cheek sort of palette combination. In here you get Luminous Peach, which is, as it sounds, a very flattering but still pigmented peach shade. Now this doesn't have the shimmer that the other shade did, but that's probably for the best because it is paired with Sun Bunny Dark, which is a shimmery bronzer. I find this is best to use not as a contour like I would with the Chocolate Soleil, but more so as an all-over-face bronzer. Take a nice big fluffy brush and use that to create some dimension and depth around the perimeter of your face. Individually, like I said, because they put blush and bronzer together, they are great for gifting. However, together they create a great diverse blush bronzer set. So all of that being said, my final thoughts on this set are a little mixed because the quality of the products is absolutely there. If you're wanting to gift this to multiple people, I'd say this is absolutely the way to do it. All of these, the products inside are totally beautiful and worth it, and let's get real, they kind of spell it out how you can give this to individual people. But altogether, if you're putting this on your wish list because you want it to use for yourself altogether, the packaging is really inconvenient. Yes, these are great for throwing in your purse to be on the go, but when you're trying to sift through which palette contains what, and you really don't have any sort of mirror to speak of in here, none of these contain mirrors, it's just gold and reflective here on the inside, and the packaging itself is kind of flimsy. The packaging is not a win for me if this is what you want for yourself. That is unless you find that the products and the particular shades in this set are worth it to you, and then by all means, it's totally a great set. So those are my thoughts, kind of a mixed bag, but I really hope this review was helpful for you guys and that you enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
If you like this video, don't forget to check out some of the others I have. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!